Hello and welcome everybody, this is Yost Learbach, and just in time for more Bioshock 2, the Electric Boogaloo. It does kind of fit because we do have electrical powers. So in the last episode we got the story started and we talked to Tenenbaum, who is pretty much going to be our only ally for this whole game, I guess. We also found out that Eleanor was our little sister and we got to find and save her from her mother, who kidnapped her back and killed us. So I guess this is sort of the story of revenge and redemption. I don't know. I'm not even sure anymore. Anyway, we go through this door, and we really will have we have a chance to shock these two people in the water. And just like in the original Bioshock, they die in one hit when you shock them in water.
Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
You know, real quick before I play this audio diary, there's another thing that really bugs me about Sophia Lamb. I mentioned this at the end of the last episode that I really don't like Sophia Lamb. But another thing that bugs me about her is that she doesn't. She's got this whole high and mighty, oh, I care about the people thing, but really, you know, she doesn't. At least with Andrew Ryan, at least with Fontaine. And spoilers for those of you who haven't played the first Bioshock. Go play that before we go any further. At least with Atlas, at least Fontaine being Atlas, you know, he did it because he was under a ruse. He did it as his guy. But with Andrew Ryan, at least he flat out admitted he didn't like people. But anyway, let's go and read this.
I am back in
Or listen to, rather.
After so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up. Won't think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I have to die for it, I must stop them.
So yeah. So at least you know that Tenenbaum returned of her own free will, despite the fact that I was in the way that she left Rapture. We got some hop-up pull there. And right here we have the rivet gun. This is the equivalent of the pistol in this game. Pretty much you can kind of tell it's a single-fire weapon. From what we saw there, it's not as powerful as the drill, but it does keep us at a distance, and we can zoom in. I have it set to right-click to zoom. By default, it's Z for some reason. But anyway, let's go ahead and listen to this next audio log.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Okay, so Mark Meltzer, who we just saw right there, he's got a bit of a backstory prior to Bioshock 2. There's this website. I think it's called no, I can't remember what it's called now. It's been so long. There's this website that's like a promotional thing for Bioshock 2 that talked about Mark Meltzer, who was this detective looking for his daughter, who went missing. This is all topside, above Rapture. And his daughter was captured by a big sister. So big sisters were kind of designed to acquire little girls from the top side because if you remember in Bioshock, all the little sisters were turned back to normal. And I'm not passing through because there's about to be a story thing coming up here. So yeah, I want to get this out real quick. So big sisters came up, captured them, and brought them back, turned them into little sisters, or captured new girls, turned them into little sisters, and so yeah. At least that's what I think happening. I think some of the little sisters down here are still little sisters because apparently they don't age. I don't know. It's either they don't. It's either that or the old little sisters grew up and got turned into big sisters. The remaining little sisters got turned into big sisters, which I guess would make sense. But I don't. I remember someone in Bioshock they said like little sisters don't physically age. I don't know. Maybe let's go ahead and continue on here. Oh, it doesn't seem like there's anything over there. Despite the graphical update, it still looks creepy as all hell.
Your
Ugh.
sister doesn't want you.
These the eyes. It must be the eyes. And there's the big sister. Ugh. That is creepy. Okay, so we have our first battle with Big Sister. Okay, and like there you can kind of see the Big Sisters are bigger. Yeah, we're not doing too well. But the remains of shock of Big Sister, you pretty much haven't made at that point. But after a while, like they see she stops taking damage. Yeah. It's basically there's no way you can beat her in this. I don't know what happens if you die. Because I'm gonna go and spoil this for you. When you die, you still have the Vita Chamber. I don't know what happens. I think when you die from the Big Sister, she just still leaves. Like you just go to the. I don't know. Like I said, I played this game once and it was a long time ago. In a galaxy far away. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. That Star was in mind recently.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis, and already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. When she deems it necessary to chide me for working, the words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Huh. So, wait a minute. Didn't Andrew Ryan kill a woman because she had his daughter? Or had his son? Well, I guess that would be after the birth. So everything after that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of. Whoa! Well, I guess we gotta chase after the. We will be reborn into the womb of the ocean. Oh, that's pleasant. We're going to Demeter's Banquet Hall. Real quick, we got, yeah, we're good. Okay, so, this looks like a good spot to start a battle, so let's go ahead and start a battle, shall we? Oh, wait, what the? Oh, no! He's gonna flood us in! We've been trapped! We're gonna die again! Oh, no, wait a minute. We're Big Daddy, which means we're basically a big scuba suit. We finally get to go outside of Rapture for once! Yay! That was basically my rendition of anyone's first response to this. I had the same response, even knowing that this is going to happen. Like, yeah, I'm finally going to be able to go outside and explore outside of Rapture!
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Okay, so, go and listen to our first diary and watch his little sister and his new Big Daddy.
Nancy and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'm trying to... Ah!
So Lamb didn't seem to want anyone to leave Rapture either, much like Ryan. So here we get our first of the new Big Daddies. That's a launcher Big Daddy. I want to say like oh, fuel. I guess that's for our what you call it, our drill. But anyway, we got in this game we got a couple of new Big Daddies. The launcher being one of the newer ones. I think there's more than just them. You got the Rosie, the Bouncers, and you got the launchers now, and I think you got one other Big Daddy after that. Not counting us. Which, by the way, it just occurred to me, I didn't mention the name of this Big Daddy. It's Delta. So in this game we play as Delta, who is a prototype Big Daddy. He's like one of the first Big Daddies, but he's also better because he gets to use plasmids, which kind of doesn't make sense, but I guess it does. And the prototype Big Daddies were assigned to one little sister instead of all little sisters. So, yeah. So I guess maybe that's why it was discontinued. But I think they actually explained fairly well why the Big Daddy with plasmids isn't used, because the plasmids didn't work out as well as they wanted to. And by the way, I wanted to go ahead and explain that scene that we just saw up top there. When I first saw it, that took my breath away. After about seeing it 4 or 5 times in a row, however, it starts losing its punch after a while, unfortunately. Like I said last episode, I've gone through this at least. This is the 4th attempt going through this, and hopefully I won't have any issues with the game crashing this time, because that's been every single attempt so far, and it's kind of been unfortunate that it does that, but that happens. So here we can activate the airlock control, which will drain the water here. I'm going to try and get... So yeah. So we're done with the water section, or one of the water sections. Food items like soda and cake are eaten automatically to restore small amounts of health needs. I like how they say that, and they specifically point out soda and cake, two of the most unhealthy snack foods for you to eat. I guess technically speaking, alcohol is more unhealthy for you than them, but... Oh, no, I don't know. I've been told like a glass of wine a day helps your heart.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Okay, so for anyone out there watching this channel that happens to speak German or know enough, but what does "her" mean? So I've heard that before. Her doctor. I think it's hair doctor, but the thing is spelled the same, nonetheless. Is it "duh" or "sir"? I'm legitimately curious. I guess I could look it up on Google Translate myself, but I'm gonna end up forgetting. So I'd rather have someone post in a Google Translate for me, and so I can get it like 5 months later and like, oh yeah, I asked about that. Yeah, I finally got an answer. Man, I really should have used Google Translate then. Instead of just forgotten about it. And we're getting some frame rate issues here, which is not a good sign. So yeah. Now would be a good time to show the save system in this game. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So the save system is just like the other one. You can save the game. So we have the Atlantic Express. We'll go ahead and just save it there. and we go ahead and save again, so I have a second save spot. Those of you who watched my first Let's Play, the first Bioshock Let's Play, you may have noticed I had like 2 save slots, one for where I was previously and one for now. It's so that if I end up getting into any recording issues where I had to start all the way over again, I don't get completely screwed. In this case, since I haven't stopped recording since the first episode.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
So it's like in this case, since it's the first time I started the game, I haven't stopped recording. I record this in sessions, so like, I do one episode, then another, then another, then another. Usually for about an hour to 2 hours, somewhere around there. And so I usually, for a first time episode, I don't have to worry about saving or anything like that. But in this
You can
case,
sometimes trick the security system into opening a door. But you must have the proper tool.
How that works. So here we got the remote hacking tool. If we use this, we can activate the hacking feature of the game. Okay, so we just have to hit the green again, and it opens the door for us. And then we reload automatically. We can't get any more tool dispensers from here, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. So yeah. Alternatively, we can also still go up to it and press V, but in this case, we kind of have to. I'm gonna go ahead and show you right here. We can hack the security bot, and right there you see blue. If you hit E when you get the blue, you get bonuses. In this case, you get a blue bonus while hacking will upgrade the damage of security bots and turrets. I would suggest saving your remote hacking tools for pretty much when you need to hack from a distance. Because there's a turret that you can hack from a distance. I'm not sure if you can hack active turrets. Things like it's much like in regular Bioshock, we got to the shotgun turrets. Right there, we got our train. So, whoops. Well, that's not good. A good thing we weren't anywhere near that.
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not done talking.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go ahead and kill her. Go ahead and shock him. And
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan.
the general deactivate there will spawn.
But the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene.
So this works like the
We
other.
reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Nope, it still has damage. Does it? Got vitamins, we recover health from vitamins, we got 4 fuel from them, but can't get it. Let's see. One thing I'm going to go ahead and tell you this right now, I'm not going to be exploring every little nook and corner of Rapture, like, much like last game, I'm not going to. Primarily because we'll be here for like all day long. So I think we're going to go ahead and listen to this audio log by Ryan.
And isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
So yeah, it's gate control here, but I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So the next episode we'll hit the gate control and, I guess, unlock these gates. Until then, I'll see you guys later.